So once again, it's my great privilege to welcome Grandmaster Ahn to our school. For those of you who weren't here yesterday, I met Grandmaster Ahn in 1984, which was a while ago, and have been following him around ever since. And actually, for 2 years, I lived in Cincinnati with Grandmaster Ahn, and I worked for him and ran one of his schools for him, and practiced putting a lot with him. For every time during the day, Grandmaster Ahn would want to take a break from whatever he was doing. He'd walk into my office and he'd hand me a putter, and we'd go out and put little cups down on the training floor, and we'd practice putting. So quite a lot of very high quality time I got to spend with him over the years. So sir, my question is this, and this is actually from Dina, Miss Schaefer wanted me to ask you this, and she wasn't here, so.
Okay, why is she's not here?
Because she's had that thing at the White House she had to go to. She's with her mother for her birthday.
Okay.
She'll be here tomorrow. Grandmaster Ahn, a long time ago, was extremely active in the promotion of the sport of Taekwondo. He was the president of the United States Taekwondo Union. Actually, the ranking system that the USTU uses was pretty much proposed by Grandmaster Ahn. He was very influential in the promotion of Taekwondo in the United States. When he was president, we had 20,000 USTU members?
Close to 40,000.
40? Yeah, now there's what, 2,000, 3,000?
I don't know exact number.
Not many.
I would say under 10,000.
Yeah, so huge difference. He did an absolutely fantastic job of promoting the sport of Taekwondo. And actually, when I was there, he and I used to have quite interesting debates about Taekwondo and where it was going and all that. But recently, sir, you've been very active with the U.S. Taekwondo 1, which is very much more geared towards the martial art of Taekwondo. So I guess the question that she had was twofold. One, why the change, if there was a change, and what you think the future of Taekwondo is with regards to a sport or a martial art.
That's a good question. Very difficult question, too. I think to answer that very quickly in a short cut, actually the leaders of Taekwondo in the whole world, from Korea to the whole world, I think we kind of followed and agreed to the promotion of Taekwondo through the sports vehicle, let's say the games of sports. Because of the media involved there, because of the Olympics there, World Championships there. So the best way to promoting traditional Taekwondo throughout the world, we should grab the sports federation, International Sports Federation. So in International Sports Federation, all kinds of sports there, and Taekwondo become first recognized martial art in that as a sport. Of course, in Taekwondo originally, that's just pure art of self-defense originally. But to promote that art quickly, we should make some kind of competition rather than just demonstrations. So demonstration is demonstration, but competition is somewhat pretty much different. So since the world is revolving and becoming more civilized, I think the leader at that time, very wise, he can foresee a lot of things, and he took that course. He wants to use the sports arena as a vehicle and put Taekwondo into that vehicle and move on, which he did. So I think he joined the International Sports Federation, we call it GATE, and then International Sports Federation, and he gained the Olympic recognition in 1980 in Moscow Olympic General Assembly meeting. So Taekwondo become known as an official acceptable sport and the future demonstration sport in Korea 1988. See how fast we were promoting and publicizing Taekwondo? So in 1988, we featured Taekwondo as a demonstration sport very successfully. As you know, throughout the Olympic ceremony TV, there were 2,000 Taekwondo demonstration people were there. 2,000 black belt demonstrating at the opening up 1988 Olympiad. That has been televised throughout the whole world. And everybody become known Taekwondo. Oh, Taekwondo is martial arts. Taekwondo is something great. Okay? And as far as the competition in sparring, 1988, it was very successful. Very successful. And so all the IOC members impressed it and gave us a lot of good credit. So following to that, we had a 1992 Barcelona Olympic. That's a second demonstration. Since we had second demonstration, IOC wants to take action whether they're going to accept the Taekwondo as an Olympic sport or not. They make a decision by voting. Out of 90-some IOC members, I think over 80% of those IOC members recognize that they want to accept Taekwondo as an Olympic official sport. That's why year 2000 we had first Taekwondo official sports in Sydney, Australia. You know that. We tried our best in 1996 in Atlanta, Georgia Olympic, but Atlanta, Georgia, the organizing committee didn't accept it. It's cost too much money. Each athlete participating in Olympic costs the organizing committee over 30,000 per person. 30,000 per person. Because room and board, all the other transportation, all the things, they calculated over $30,000 per person. To have a Taekwondo game in 1996 in Atlanta, Georgia, they need over quite a few $1 million budget. So the organizing committee didn't accept it. But the Sydney, Australia, they didn't have a choice. The reason they didn't have a choice, when you bid Olympic site from country to country, there's a lot of lobby going on, there's a lot of things going on. And for having in favor to their country, in their city, I would say each country spend quite a few $1 million for lobbying Olympic IOC members. I guess the Sydney Olympic once have Olympic in their country. At that time, the leader of Taekwondo was IOC member as a vice president. He was one of the influential person. So to make him pleased, they have to accept Taekwondo as an Olympic sport. And in returning that, Dr. Kim favored, influenced quite a few IOC members to go to Australia, Sydney, Australia for next Olympic site. That's how it happened. That's in reality. Also, young people didn't know about that. I was one of the lobbyists, so I know that. Okay, we spent, Taekwondo probably spent over a couple $1 million personally lobbying the IOC member to come, and not only we provided a very, very impressive reception in Barcelona Olympic. Oh, it cost maybe a couple $100,000 one reception, because this reception has to be very impressive, luxury reception, and costing us maybe at least $200 per head.